So we'll see now what is the difference between fail fast and fail safe iterator. So create a class name fail fast versus fail safe.
Fail fast. Right?
Fail fast, FAST,
Okay.
F capsule, camel kiss, versus fail safe.
Safe, right?
Safe.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, create a main method.
இப்போ வந்து அந்த எக்ஸெப்ஷன் சொன்னீங்களே அதை பார்க்கிறதுக்காக இந்த கிளாஸ் கிரியேட் பண்ண சொல்றீங்களா கன்கரண்ட் மாடிஃபிகேஷன்
So whenever we are trying to do an iterator, so we can achieve the traversal through for each or normal for loop or through your iterator. So whatever you have tried in your use case was in normal for loop. I want you to try through for each and iterator, the same program. Okay. Now let's create a map.
Okay.
Hash map. Map with a hash map instance.
String integer, key and
integer
value.
and string. Take integer as key and string as value. Create a reference equal to new hash map and add 3 values in it. 3 indexes. You have to import those packages and save the file.
Okay.
Remove the bracket after hash map, not before. Keep angle bracket and then braces. Okay. Now add a few 2 more elements. Now create an iterator. Iterator. No, without space, angle bracket.
Key value, right?
No, don't give any element type
Return.
right now. Create a reference name for iterator. Equal to map dot. So we have 2 methods, entry key, entry set, and then key set. So we'll go with entry set. Map dot entry set. Dot. So for the entry set, you might see the methods. Okay. So can you scroll down on your right side the list of methods? So you can see a method as iterator, right? Which is returning you return type of set. Entry of integer and string. So use that one. Iterator. Semicolon, and now update your return type map dot entry of integer comma string. No. In the line number 16 for the iterator, you haven't given your return type yet.
Return type. So it should be set or
what now over on the iterator method. No, Janaki. Go to your right side. There is an iterator method, right? In the line number 16. Over on it. What is the return type you are able to see?
Return type
you entry of integer comma string, which is nothing but a set.
Set. Yeah.
Right? So now you have to give the same structure. Map dot entry. So entry is a subclass of your map, right? So you have to give map dot entry. Map is a class, not reference object.
Oh, it should be capital ones, sir.
Did you notice the audio of video of the previous class?
Yes, yes, yes. I have noted down, but I missed it.
You
Like,
didn't try it.
So because
now
I
give
tried with
the
for
key
loop.
as integer and value as string.
String.
Because your structure is key integer comma string.
String.
And import the iterator package. Second one. Remove the rest of the characters.
No, I think it was.
Now, to iterate this, you need to write a while condition. While iterator dot has next. Open the while loop. Now you're going to fetch an element from it. So it dot next. Dot next. What is next returning you? It is returning you entry of integer comma string.
String. So
okay. So now you know the return type of next, right? So save it into the next method.
I mean, I want to use one variable and save this.
Yeah,
next
you
one.
have to use a variable and you have to save it in this actual return type of method. So that is giving you entry of integer of string, right? That is nothing but map dot entry. Or you can use entry dot. You try it anyway, you didn't try, right? So you can give a try. And string. Create a reference, say IT. Just give IT equal to. Okay. Now after that, in line number 20, sys out.
I need to print the
IT dot
IT.
IT dot get key.
Entry dot okay.
Get key. And then use another sys out to print your get value. Instead of get key, print get value.
Get value. Yeah, I'll change.
Okay. Save it and execute now. So right now you're able to iterate your loop and get the relevant values. So now I'm going to add a condition after line number 19. If it dot, how do you write a if loop?
Oh, sorry.
Capital if or small if?
It should be smaller.
Yeah,
I missed the bracket.
it dot get key equal to 2. Open the if loop. Say it dot.
You want to print this or you want to ask?
Right, it dot. And can you scroll down? sorry, give map dot, map is your object, right? Map dot remove the first remove method. Give it dot get key. And I'll comment line number 23 and 24 and print just map. So you're removing it from the map. So you're just going to see, like right now, your second value should not be present in your object map.
Okay.
Let's see what's happening. Execute now. What is the error we got now?
Concurrent modification exception.
But your value is actually taken care, right?
Yeah, we got 1 and 3 and two key
Two has
values
been removed.
got
But
removed.
still, what is happening when you are executing it? You got an error called concurrent modification exception. Where did you get it? Can you click on line number 1445 of hash map? If you see the print stack trace, the next one, the next node. Yeah, you have 1445. Can you scroll down? Can you expand your console? Yeah, not that much. Little should be. Okay. So the main code, right? The fail fast versus fail safe is your program. In that, line number 19 is having the issue. What is the line number 19?
Line number 19, we are getting the value.
So you're getting the value on next condition, right?
Next
so now can you go to the
condition.
next method? Implementation of next method. Go to the next. Control and click the next method.
Yeah. You want to open it in the class?
Yeah,
right?
I want you to open it. This is in the iterator class. Open it in the hash map class.
Or I can directly open that.
You already created hash map object, right? In your fail fast. You can go there and open hash map class. Yeah. Now here, go and search for Control O and search for next method. We have removed. We have iterated here. Scroll down. Okay. Now go to line number in the console. You have hash map entry iterated dot next, right? After line number 19, below from last second line. Yeah, click on it.
1447.
1477. Yeah, click on that. So if you see what is happening here, this is in the hash map class. That is extending your hash iterator. And here you're returning next node. Can you go to that next node method? So here what is happening, you have something called mod count. Can you keep a debugger on line number 1444? So what is happening when your mod count is not equal to expected mod count, there is a chance for you to throw a concurrent modification exception. So when this concurrent modification exception happens is, whenever you are iterating the same map object and you are trying to perform some activity on the same map object, the system gets confused. So where do we get this mod count? We use this mod count to find the index positions, right? We do the modulus or modulus factor to find the next element of your key. And based on that, we go and get the relevant value. So what is happening here? Your expected mod count and mod count are not matching. Though your index is 2, You're going to remove the element 2, the key is 2, but the hash code which is getting generated or the mod count when you're trying to remove is mismatching. So what is happening? Why is it so happening? Is because you're doing the operation on the same map object. You're not doing it. You're not taking a copy of it, or you're not trying to wait for your iteration to complete and then perform the removal, right? You're doing the removal and the iteration together in the same loop. So what is happening? It's like two threads working together. So one thread who is responsible for iterator method is trying to get a different mod count, and the one thread of your remove method is getting a different mod count, and both are getting collided at one point because the value is 2. So they are ended up with concurrent modification expression. The concurrent is like parallelly someone and the other one are doing the same operation on the same element. Right? So the iteration is also performing on the level 2, and your key removal is also happening on the object 2. So both are getting collided, and it's not sure whom to proceed, whom to give the next access. So it is ending up with an exception. So this is nothing but a fail fast exception. So what is fail fast is the hash map, array list, hash set, all these methods will end up with fail fast exceptions. So the performance of this, like if you see the output, you are able to see 1 and 3, but you ended up with an exception additionally, which is concurrent modification exception. So to avoid that, so we need to take care of few precautions, because this is something like right now you're just wantedly doing it to understand what is this exception. But in real time, when you perform like this, all situations will end up with exceptions and you can't progress on your workflow or the business logic which you're expecting. So to avoid that, we have something called fail-safe operators, fail-safe iterators. So what is the difference between these two, the fail-fast and fail-safe? So now, if you just always, like whenever you're working on, use the link editor. On your left project explorer, there's something with yellow arrow button, right? Left and right, click on that.
Yeah.
That is linked with editor. So whichever file you open, that respective package will be opened on your left side. So now come to your hash map class again and just give a click. Just enter on your editor. Now go to the hash map iterator now. The one, the next node method which we're seeing.
This one, right?